again on tour in Ireland, filming today from Adare in County Limerick, Republic of Ireland. Very nice part of the world, lovely little village, Adare, and here I am living a dream. Or am I living in a dream? What do I mean, living in a dream? Dreams are your imagination. Am I living in my imagination? Let me think about that now. Could I be? Is it possible? So, in state 1, we call it state 1, where we are asleep. When we're asleep, we can dream. It's kind of a function of the mind, imagination while we're sleeping. So surely we're living in imagination in our sleeping. And then we have our waking sleep state. And in that state, we're kind of walking around doing things, everyday things, going to work, going to school, driving to work, doing all these kind of things, and we're basically in an unconscious state, a waking sleep state, sleepwalking if you like. And if you ask anybody, are you awake during this state, they'll say, of course I'm awake. But then ask them, where are you? So I'm right here. But only when they say they're here now, are they really here. So what does this mean about imagination? Well, part of sleepwalking is spending time in imagination. Imagination is when we think about the future, we imagine how things are going to happen, how we want things to happen. Or we're thinking about the past, but we're changing things. We're rerunning videos of our life, but we're changing things. This is how I would have done it this time. If I had the chance over again, I'll do it this way. This is all imagination. Also, imagination is involved in when we think, say somebody is being bad towards us, we imagine their intention towards us are not good. This can also be imagination. Not always, but it can be. It can be a lot of, and that's how paranoia starts. You start thinking, are they talking about me? This is all imagination. Paranoia is total imagination. So this imagination state, using imagination is a function of the mind, and the mind is there to be used. But when the imagination's running wild, it's a problem. And that's what paranoia is. It's the imagination running wild. So what can we do about this? Well, all we have to do is bring ourselves back to consciousness. It's very hard to do. When we're deep in imagination, say we're deep in paranoia, it's very hard then to bring ourselves back out of it. But when we get the chance and we remember that this is just imagination, we must bring ourselves out. We must say, I've been imagining, I'm here now. And when you're here now, stay present for as long as you can. And every time you can stay present, use the opportunity to stay present for as long as possible. And I've said before, it's like exercising a muscle. The more time you spend being present, the more time you'll be able to stay present. So exercise that muscle, because you can't rely on random moments that remind you to be present. You have to be organized and say, right, I'm allowing this time, this 5 minutes, this 10 minutes even, just to try to be present. This is my meditation time, if you like. Just allocate it, put it aside and say, I must practice this discipline for 10 minutes each day. And at the beginning you're going to have bad results. Okay? Persevere. You will get better results very quickly. All you have to do is say, I am here now. And what can also happen is when you say, I am here now, and it becomes a mantra. If you start creating a mantra out of this, saying, I am here now, I am here now, I am here now, then what can happen is you drift off. You're not here now. You drift off again, it becomes another unconscious activity. So it's very difficult to remember to be present, but you can create triggers, little triggers to remember to be present. So the triggers can be absolutely anything. You can tie a little bit of string around your finger, you can put a sticker on the window of your car, you can put it on a mirror of your bathroom. Just say, where are you? Where are you, on a sticker. Okay, a little post-it note, where are you? Okay, and then every time you go to the bathroom, look in the mirror, you see the post-it note, reminds you to be present. Okay, it's as simple as that. And then every time that happens, be present for as long as you can. Put the effort in. Try. Okay, you have to try every chance you get that you remember yourself. You must put the energy in to get the results. So the triggers won't last forever. After a few days even, you may see that note on the mirror in the bathroom, and you won't recognize it. It won't mean anything anymore. So you must all the time be finding new triggers. And this may seem like work. It is work. It is work. Don't kid yourself. Anything worth having is worth working towards. So put some effort into it. And it's not going to come easy. Don't forget, most people on the planet, and I'm talking 99.9% of everyone on the planet, is sleepwalking. They're not awake. This is something special, okay? These aren't my ideas, by the way. This is a long, long tradition. It goes back thousands of years. Okay? So it's passed down to people by word of mouth. Secret schools throughout Europe actually passed this tradition on. And I'm giving you a little taste of this information. What you do with it is up to you. The information's free, but the work, you have to do the work. Okay? Don't just be looking for another system to learn. Don't be feeding the mind more stuff, because the mind loves more stuff. Okay? And this system I'm talking about, a system called the Fourth Way, there's a lot of information involved in it, a lot of talk about different aspects, imagination, negative emotions, sleep, lots and lots of things. So the mind can end up grabbing onto this and say, another system of knowledge to learn. Don't look at it like that. Look at it as something authentic that is going to take you somewhere. Okay, but you have to do the work. So this is me relaxing for 5 minutes. We had a bit of sunshine today, very nice. And I'm in a lovely part of the world in Adair. And we're moving on tomorrow, heading south towards Cork. And then we'll do the southwest coastline, perhaps, weather permitting. So I'm living a dream. Or am I living in a dream? Am I living in my imagination? Are you living in your imagination? And you'll find that you start recognizing that you are in your imagination a lot of the time. Always imagining what people are thinking about you. Always imagining how tomorrow's going to turn out. Always creating dreams about where you want to be, what you want to achieve. It's all imagination. Now, imagination in itself isn't wrong, but when it gets out of control, when it's running your life, when all you're doing is imagining stuff, that's a problem. You're living in a waking sleep. You're a sleepwalker. Okay? So, if you want to get out of that, just slow down the imagination. Put a stop to it. Especially negative imagination. The sort of paranoia type stuff. That is not helping you at all. Serves no purpose at all. Negative imagination serves absolutely no purpose. Also, negative emotions serve no purpose. But we'll talk about that another time. So, negative imagination, gotta stop. You get an envelope through the post, brown envelope from the bank, you think, pick it up and you go, oh no, another bill. I can't afford to pay that bill. That's going to be about 400 euros. I can't afford that. Or $400 or 400 yen or whatever it is your currency is. You don't know what's in the letter. You might be right, but it might just be negative imagination. I don't know. So, are you living the dream or living in a dream? Are you in your imagination? Are you present? Are you here now? Okay. So that's it for this time. Again, just another little video, help you on your way. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So I'm on the road, so I don't know when that will be. Hopefully in a few days. That's it. Living a dream. Okay. See you next time.